Hey there, gamer. Hey, hello there, gamers. Damn, this song's called The Shuffle, and I'm feeling like shuffling right now. Hey there, gamers. Hey there, gamers. Damn, this song is really punch. Hang on, I gotta adjust my fucking thingy. I usually wear a hoodie when I stream, so my scalp doesn't get crushed in by my headphones. Because I use a really cheap, shitty pair of headphones, you know? The plastic just like eats my brain away. It all eats my brain away. Thank you, Lego Voyagers. Enough of that. Time to get into the real meat of the topic that we're talking about tonight. That's right. It's communism. I gotta clean my glasses. Not even this chat room is safe from jump scares. But hello, everybody. Hello. Hello? Hello. Hello. Owie. Owie. Hello. Hello. One of my coworkers has been pickpocketing me lately. I don't... Fuck. Every time... He's been getting really good at, like, sleight of hand. And I keep my water bottle in my apron pocket, and lately he's been walking up behind me and taking my water bottle out of my pocket. And he's been getting so good at it that I can't catch him, and I'm like... I look down to grab my water ball, and I'm like, fuck, where'd it go? I've got a bunch of rogues working at my workplace. Haha, loser. I'm going to shoot myself in the head on stream. There's going to be blood everywhere. You won't be able to see it, but my model's just gonna be like... Look how happy that looks. You want to see this? This is what I'll look like when I die on stream. With the talking and everything. Anyway, I forgot to get a refill, so I'll be right back. Listen to the funny seagulls in the background. Listen to the fucking funny... Listen to the funny seagulls. Oh shit. Oh shit. Oh. Greta Van Fleet, Black Smoke Rising. It's the poo age crisis. Oh shit. Oh shit. Ow. Stream not long enough to come back from the dead. Well, I mean, speaking of the dead. Oh fuck. I forgot our session comes with like a... Dude, our stats are fucked. Our stats are so fucked. We haven't even begun to play that. We haven't even gotten out of the demo yet. You know? We're still in the demo. I can't believe this game is a gigabyte big. That's insane to me. I guess games don't need to be large anymore. 2 or 3 hour stream? Probably a 2 hour stream. I gotta fry some chicken tonight and then go over to a friend's place. And then I have to write a paper. Oh, welcome to Tolstad. Where's my buddy? There's my buddy. We are going up to Hightown to... When did I get fucking here, dude? We're going up to Hightown to... God, this quest tree is insane to me. We are... Oh, right. We completed the Dragon of Tolstad. I don't think we ever completed the... My game is lagging. Hang on. I gotta get this at a full screen. It's doing that. It's doing the funny thing. Get this at a borderless. Go full screen. Just kidding. Go windowed. Alright, then go borderless. Alright. Let me see, dude. Hang on. Coin Lord's Meat. I don't have permission to enter the tea shop. I need the authorization from the Magistrate of Tolstad, the Coin Lord Darrow. You know his mansion can be found up in the hill on Central Tolstad. That's right. Alright, that's what we're trying to do. We're trying to get up to Central Tolstad so we can get the Coin Lord to give us permission to enter the tea house, or we'll fucking die. Anyway. Let's interact with the funny. Hang on, what's this? Something stuck in one of the roller mill blades. Looking out over the ledge towards the roller mill's blades, you see them spinning as per usual. Except in one of them, there's something stuck. It's you. You're stuck. Am I esotericing my ebb? My ebb is so esoteric right now. So I was gonna make up for last stream? Well, I don't know, I'll shit in a cup and then send it to you live on stream. You see a rod. A fancy thing. Decorated. How did it end up there? Interesting. It appears you've spotted something interesting. That design is quite easy to spot among the mass-produced arcane-era magic items. It's an immovable rod. This one? This thing? What are you looking at? Oh. He mouths and stares at the same thing you were looking at. Looks like a rod? Weird. A 14 dex check. Snell won't let you fall. That's not too bad. An immovable rod? Yes. Are they rare? No, uncommon. Though they can be quite useful as long as the esoteric forces upon them have not waned. However, why it is lodged inside a roller mill blade, that is more fascinating theory. Could it be... wouldn't it be dangerous to grab it? To grab it? Yeah. You could die, yes. Fuck. Me when I can't read? Oh, well. I'm new here. Are you a dude or not? That's a great question, Tracy. But it might be worth it. Maybe. Well, I mean, of course we're gonna go for it. Fucking God. You reach out, leaning as far as you can, and... No, wait! Cleric. Oh, no. You missed the rod, but... in the process of falling, you landed right onto the blade of the roller mill. How did you even... Dude, help me, Schnell! Help me, Schnell! What do you want me to do? Sprout fucking wings? They will notice you as you circle the skies on the river horizon. I just wanted the thing! Oh, fuck, dude. 15 DC? Is there nothing else I can try? Oh, God, that's it? I just wanted the thing. I don't care. Just try to jump or something. Just do it at the right timing, okay? Will you catch me? What? The goblin cannot hear you when the wheel is turned away from him. Look, just do what I say. On the next spin, jump. I'm fucking dead. You clench every muscle in your body. You stare at the ledge, the opportunity. The mill blade spins up to the perfect point and... I can't do it. Your body does not listen, nor does your mind, lacking courage. It is shaking as the mill rolls past once more. Come on, you gotta do it! I can't! You can't just stay up there. Don't be a coward. Coward? The word rings in your head. You don't like the way the goblin's looking at you? Wait. Oh, fuck. 4 HP. Fucking coward. No, dude. Oh, thank God, dude. The roller mill spins and spins. Take a deep breath. Your arms clenching the side of the mill blade, your opportunity slowly approaching. The goblin watches with trepidation and takes a step back. Let's jump. You leap through the air. Far, but not far enough. Cleric! At least for a graceful landing. Grab the ledge. Fucking Jesus! Your body slams against the hard wall, your gloved hand clutches the ledge. You pull yourself up, rolling over the side. The goblin helps as well as he can. Okay, close one. Getting called a coward so hard it physically hurt. It did 4 health points to me, man. Evil. Am I alive? Somewhat. As you stand up, you realize something falls to the ground. The rod. It lands with a thud on the stony walkway. Oh, when did you grab that? I'm not sure. I got the movable rod. It's a hard wooden frame with fancy iron set pieces on each end. Along the handle is a button. However, it appears permanently pressed down. Oh, it's an immovable rod. I've seen one of those before. I don't think it's supposed to move though, right? Investigate it. A quick swipe of your hand reveals its magical nature. However, this item is clearly broken. Oh, fuck. Getting called a coward hurt more than hitting a wall hard? Damn! Broken how? Try giving it to the goblin. Hand it over. The goblin grabs the rod. Let go. As you do, the goblin holds it alone. Yeah? It's really light. It's esoteric, clearly. Try tossing it in the air. He shrugs. Okay. He tosses his hand up, and the rod does not leave his palm. What? He mutters and tries to let go of the magic item. I can't. It's like I'm glued to it. What the hell? Here. The goblin hands it over to you without a problem. He looks perplexed. Try touching it against the ground. As you do, it gets stuck to the ground. Obviously. It's a broken, immovable rod. It's a movable rod. Sure. Huh? Whatever object it touches last, the rod will be esoterically locked and aligned with it. It cannot be moved once it touches an object until it comes in contact with a second object. What constitutes an object in this case? That would be an esoteric designation, usually determined by belief or common esoteric forces, or set in specific rules left by Jor. In this case, it seems to indicate a dynamic object connected via mass. Were you to cut your arm off, that arm would be a new object. Were you to place that arm on the ground, it is not a new object. But were you to, for example, staple the arm to the ground via pittons, then it could potentially constitute as part of the ground, depending on how harsh the defining forces are in this particular case. Either way, there's no real use in defining those rules right now, but it would be interesting for further study at a later date. If it was Harry Dubois, it would be more brutal. I would have died. I would have had to, like, suck down, like, 6 health potions. What can this be used for? Used? Nothing. It's quite literally a useless stick. Really? Well, if used very carefully, it could be a bookend. You know how it works? It's stuck to one thing, and when it touches a new thing, it's stuck to that instead. Something like that. Something, sure. Look, it's clearly useless, but now you know. Was it worth it? I mean, it's a cool stick. I want this. I want the letter wedged in between some roof tiles. That's what I'd like. I guess we could heal. I do have 4 ticks. Shield of Faith wouldn't be too bad. Or I could eat an apple. Well, I got the funny stick now, lads. Lads, I got the funny stick. Oh, +1 dex, though! Is it a weapon? It's not. An uncommon magic rod. When you press the button, it's supposed to be stuck in place near unmovable by anything but incredible forces. Near unmovable by anything but incredible forces. This one's broken, however. The button is permanently pressed down, which causes the rod to be permanently stuck, but only to the last surface it touches. You can carry it around. It's kinda neat. Gives me a dex point. From the fires they've been told. I'm gonna eat the cardamom treat. Yummy. It's the new age crisis. Mm-hmm. You approach your companion. Let's get on with it. Oh, I can go solo. What's your position in all this? Whatever do you mean by that, cleric? Why are you helping me in this rough world of ours? What's your angle? I'm here on behalf of Lady Sageleaf. Her will is for the streets of Tolstad to not suddenly burst into flames in the middle of the day. Her will be done, as they say. But why are you really here? My motives are not of interest, cleric. False. Motive is imperative in reaching into the heart of somebody. He does not want to disclose his inner feelings to you. Understandable, you're kind of creepy. What if it bursts into flames in the middle of the night instead? I don't think she'd like that either. You got any family? How would I rate my sanity? I booted up this video game and instantly got fucking owned. I'm a goblin. What do you think? Goblins normally live in tribal societies with broad family structures. Your companion most likely has at the very least a dozen or so siblings. Any less would be remarkable even in Norfolk. Why would you care about a goblin family structure? They don't even have their own culture. That was the point of their genocide. Well, I don't know. Yeah, I got a lot of siblings, duh. Ain't got no offspring, though. Thank the gods for that. I see. You're infertile. What the fuck? Yeah, fuck them kids. I see. You must be infertile. The goblin suddenly looks very tired. He stutters at a response. He does not want you to go any further in this line of inquiry. No, cleric, I'm not infertile. Oh, prove it! No, dude! Second guess. You're a eunuch. Nope, wrong again. The tenacity of this goblin. He's got the patience of an earth elemental. I see you're uncomfortable. I will stop asking about this. Should I ask to see his dick and cock and balls? Should I ask to see him come? I can prove it. Stop hitting on this fucking goblin. I'm not gonna do that. Actually, I'm not sure how I would even do that in a reasonable time frame. What do you mean? He looks away and says to himself, why am I entertaining this? I see you're uncomfortable. I will stop asking about this. Thank you, cleric. He looks relieved. It doesn't have to become a Playboy run. How surprising. Why? Are you scared of mushrooms? I'm not, but the mushroom lady said you were. He takes a deep breath. Oh, okay, fine. I don't like them. They're freaky and mushy and smell like mold. Just plain don't like them. But I'm not taking questions on it, so anything else you want to ask, or can we go? Where do I sleep tonight? I don't know, cleric. He gives you a defeated look. Can't the city pay for something? You're a cleric, for God's sakes. Guess I could ask the coin lord. Ah, yeah, Darrow's your boss on this job, isn't he? Guess you got another thing to talk to him about. Fun. Alright, come on, killer. What's the new age crisis? Active machinery inside. They're just gonna let me into the windmill? Oh. Something's stuck in the gear. Stress cube. Cube, slang for gelatinous cube. Gelatinous cube, mindlessly dangerous cubic ooze. They are near impossible to spot due to their translucent nature, and digest anything within their grasp with a horrendously acidic substance. They are common within dungeons, used as both guards and cleanup. But you notice something. A shiny red thing stuck to the inner part of the top wheel. The dedendum. It is called the dedendum. You approach the cog and the sticky red thing stuck to it. In the dedendum. Dedendum? A fucking 18 dex check. Dedendum? Dedendum. Ah, the dedendum, I see. It's the radial distance from the pitch circle down to the bottom land. Yes, but the bottom land, also known as the tooth root by some lesser engineers, is the actual flat or curved surface at the very base of that valley. You know this well. Why? Is there engineering? We fucking found it, man. You read about it in a book once. You read about it in a book once. It was a very old guide to machinery written before the Coast War. Oh, cool. That might come in handy. You mind if I grab it? Oh, the stress cube. 1 strength. I'm stealing this item. Oh, it's a pickpocket check. Oh. You swipe in a hand, and... This doesn't do anything. It's stuck. Yeah, this is... bad. Oh, did I just get... your fucking fingers? Fucking owl? Your gods be damned fingers. The pain blinds you, but you feel it. The fall. Hit the ground. I fucking died. I failed a death save throw? I failed every single death save throw. I fucking died, dude. Oh, God. I didn't even save. Fuck. Evil ass cube. Fucking bitch ass cube killed my ass. Did I get the thing? I got the thing. Let's go do it again. Yes. Yes. I'm getting that fucking cube, dude. You can't stop me. Trifle it. Roll me. Fuck. Please don't die again. Oh. Well, you're alive. Somehow. That was fucking awful. But it was so close. Oh, I gotta... hang on, I'm lagging again. I gotta reset my funny. Cleric, what the hell? You play as a showerless wizard trapped in a Crusader Knight armor. The goblin lets out an exasperated groan. Be more careful, okay? Next time? Come on, you gotta try it again, don't you? Leave the giant cog alone, man. The roller mill workers kept more than ledgers in the archive. Oh. Ooh, 3 incense. It's chill. Oh gods, there's several stale baked goods here. Oh! This must lead to the rest of the roller mill. Near the water, don't fucking fall in again. Ladders, the straightest form of ascension. The gayest form of ascension. You glance at the ladder. No, why is it a check? It shouldn't be a check, dude. Coming to America, that movie from 1988. Is that the one with the rats? Have any bugs? Hello, just a bug. Not personally just a bug, sorry. Would you like an ant? It's one hell of a climb. What kind of a man? No, what kind of human cannot climb a simple ladder for 20 short feet? It would be embarrassing for anyone of any age to fall from this. Yeah. An esoteric tingle leads me astray. Attempt to climb it. Whatever, dude. You've never seen climb. Taking a confident step onto the ladder, you begin to climb. You close your eyes as you do so in order to fully immerse yourself in the experience of changing your elevation. Fucking scary. But within a moment, you are at the top of the ladder. God, you're slow. Can we get moving now? Can we get moving now? It's little age cry. Hiss 6. This is... Shall we give it another go? Where are you going? Up to the roof! I want to go to the roof. Oh, there's also papers. Run the fires we've been told. Damn. My thing constantly needs to be reset. Stick to window for now. Is this a spell? Resistance note. +1 strength, -2 wisdom. Oh, I want to read that. I want to grieve that. Any plans for a 2K special? No. Not really. A handwritten note entitled Important Notice. To Resistance members of Tolstad. What are they resisting? Read the note. Tonight's ting is cancelled. Meet up tonight on Water Lane instead. It's time to stop the chant. It's signed by R. The chant? A locally produced newspaper by Asgal authors. Water Lane. You know what Water Lane is. Don't be stupid. It's right down below. You know, the underground port, largest port in the city. Closest path is probably through Pillar Crossing. When's the meeting? This evening, it seems. Tonight should mean something like between 1900 and midnight, or something. Right, interesting. A bit scary, too. Young people should not be running around. They could hurt themselves. You ever hear about the Resistance, Schnell? Yeah. Oh, let me full screen me. The Norvik Resistance, or whatever minor organization. Basically a bunch of human kids causing trouble. I only know of them because they wiped away some goblin graffiti a couple months ago. A goblin? He's really not that big of a deal. Oh, goblin. I went and talked with one of their moms, nice old lady in East Housing. After that, we didn't have any more trouble. They're nationalists. Nationalists, I think. Bunch of boys. Human boys tend to lean nationalistic for certain reasons. Yeah, obviously, despite the fact that he cannot see it. Boys can be non-fascists, it's possible. He shrugs. Sure, anything's possible. Alright, I'll stop looking then. Alright, there's nothing up on this roof, huh? Let's jump. The noise below is deafening. What's the new age? A bunch of site safety rules, then it says, if broken, contact your local union rep. Indeed. Alright, one more go at it. Oh, I can't do the check unless I level up. Ah. We are disco posting. A long way to fall. Thank the gods you don't have to try so hard this time. You take the first step onto the ladder and then you are at the bottom of the ladder. A wooden door blocks your path. Time to feel the handle. Wompty Dompty Dom Center? Me when I'm at the Wompty Dompty Dom Center? I don't remember what the tick was. For Wompty Dompty Dom Center. Or the, I don't remember what the solution was. The ladder scene? Yeah. Feel the handle. It refuses to bulge. Oh yeah, locked tight. That must lead to the back office. Haven't been in there before, but I think they closed down a while ago. Heard rumors from some goblins that worked here. I think the owner fired them all out of nowhere. Huh. If they closed down, why is the mill still spinning? Yeah, that's actually concerning now that I think about it. I'll ask around later. Nothing to worry about now, though. Pick the lock. Oh, so close, dude. You fumble with the lock, your tool's slipping. Almost. Almost. Ah, won't budge. Your hands are too clumsy for this delicate work. Try again, or find another way. I bet you if I try and force the door, I'm going to break a bone. Near the water. Don't fall again. Oh, spellcaster. Oh! Well, hello! What are you doing here, good sir? I got... Was it this? No, it was... It was Young and Dumb. You hear there's gonna be trouble down at Waterlane this evening? You found a note with the Norvikian Resistance meeting up at Waterlane this evening. Uh-oh. Uh-oh, indeed. Moonshine. The ladder scene? Apparently it's because they had no animation for it in-game. That's funny. I remember you, Blue Lobster. A regular, non-giant crab. You spot a crab on the rock. Official name, Tornian Crawler. It does a little shimmy. Yes, Cleric, that is a crab. Pet the crab. Bad call, hombre. Hombre is slang adopted from cat speech. It means man. You reach forth, and the crab immediately snips into your index finger. Huh? The crab pincers grip your finger, and hard. Hard. Your index will come off soon. Help. I died. Can I save this throw? I did it. I fucking died. I fucking died again. He clipped my fucking finger off, and I died, dude. God damn it, man. Ah, what a beautiful way to die. Fuck you, crab. Bitch-ass crab. Stupid, dumb, idiot crab. Dumb, stupid, dumb, idiot crab. Where's my map? Journal me. We are here. Waterlane View is where we need to be later tonight. We should open it. Oh. Oh. Waterlane to Pillar Crossing. Where this is awkward. This is very awkward. Let me go through here, see where this takes me. What a fucking labyrinth of a city, man. Conquest by river, by land, by heart. Isn't it just? Oh, Tolstad. Oh. This goes here. That's very awkward. Alright, we don't care about water lane just yet. The helmets. You may not de-equip your helmet. You are a knight of honor because your face is so fucking ugly. You approach the ladder once more. A long way to climb! Thank the gods you don't have to try so hard. Alright, let me bump up the audio just a smidge. Whoa, hello! What the fuck? See that lobster? How's the moonshine? The moonshine won't be done until later. At the current moment, the honey mead is done. And I tasted the honey mead, and it tasted like awful ass shit, piss, and cum. So I think the people that I'm going to be giving it to will drink it and think that it is one of the most tasty things they've ever had. Oh, the sunshine. Old symbol of an old regime. A street sign, you can look at it. The wooden boards have faintly glowing lettering on them. Floating just an inch off the surface, the names of several locations are spelled out. A common type of magical ink creates permanent messages on any surface until the dispel, of course. This appears to be the more advanced kind. With a magic mouth-like ability, it can react to your commands and reshape temporarily. The sixth message, however, is only painted into the plank. Which way to Darrow House? The words reshape for a moment into Up the Temple Slope and the Golden Stair. Ancestral home of the Darrows, one of the most influential noble families in Norfolk. Tolstad Center, up the Temple Slope and through Toll's route. Pillar Road, down the temple steps. Just follow the, massive pillar rising endlessly into the sky and you'll find Pillar Road pretty easy. Tolstad Field, down the temple steps across the circle square. The southernmost tip of Tolstad, where the dwarves built their fortifications. Water Lane, down the temple steps, across the circle square, through the garden tunnel, over the pillar crossing. Takes a while to get there, most commuters take one of the wood bridges. Which way is Goblin Garden? The painted letters on the plank do not reshape into a gilded message. If we could afford that fancy magic ink, it'd say, downstairs, over grass, into tunnel, glory to Sage Leaf, probably. Clear and concise. How unsophisticated. How would I know what it tastes like? Piss, piss, pee, shit, and cum? Well, good sign. good sign. What's going on up here? Nothing? Dwarven stone, broken in half, pure violence. Oh, hello. Hello, scary man. You're the scary man. Well, if it isn't the scary door. Lady Chamar, Mountain Lamb. Roll me. Oh, that's a D20, folks. Very good. Behold at D20. Lawful evil, -9 constitution, 7 charisma, omega lol. Level 2 cleric, human coast folk. A follower of the holy mountain of Diviny Torum. She hates you, entirely, due to your blood origin, or maybe there's something else. Of course, it's not you she hates. She hates herself. The human part of herself. The part which places her below her glorious golden celestial masters. If she could sever that humanity, she would do so in an instant, all for a slim chance to hear the choir. Beyond the veil of a faithful servant, there is also a layer of scheming. Yes, this woman is not so much kneeling before power as much as she is intending to grasp as much from the hierarchy as she is able. What an interesting woman. The hooded woman's cape flutters as an icy wind rushes through the Tolstad's rise. Greetings. Hello. Her voice is emotionless and spoken from deep in her chest. I am Chamar. I hail from the slopes of the mountain. She bows her head slowly. A golden horde servant. Golden horde? Yes. I do not have much time to talk. Do not have time to talk much. You're sick again, Sherry? I hope you don't run out of UPT. A gourmand of the highest variety. I'm in the service of the ambassador. As you can imagine, I'm not here to socialize. On the short side, I'm in the corner of the screen. Who put me up there? What the heck? Who are you voting? What are you voting for in the election? I'm not a citizen of the city. Also, democracy is not something I approve of. Democracy. Said to originate from early Arcane-era civilizations in Old Dimenor. It is the rule of the majority. Those with suffrage may vote to enable their preferred government. A truly messy and ineffective process. She knows well how foolish it is. You don't want a voice? Why? She looks up to the sky. Men are weak. We speak so much, breed, and spread like an esoteric wave. Yet we do not have a view of the long term. Democracy depends on folk being informed, and they are not. What if we inform them better? We require strong leaders. Yes. Men are not built to make such important decisions en masse. We are lambs. We follow those greater beings. To answer your question, stranger, I would vote for whoever stopped this foolish democratic dream. The people will rule better than any higher being. It's the only way to achieve equality. The Asgal way. Asgal? Ah, the Dwarven delusion. I do not believe their ideas could construct anything lasting longer than a few centuries. She has a point. Ooh, Silk Song. Yummy. But I wish you luck on your journey. What do you know about the tea shop? Nothing. I do not spend time on Tolstad. I am here on business today and will soon leave. But I am sorry for the destruction it wrought upon your city. Why are you staring at me so much? Is it a bad thing to do in the city? Not if you have a good reason. What reason? Flirting? Or hatred? If you really hate someone. I do not care for you in such a way. I will stop making eye contact in accordance with your local norms. She speaks so mechanically. Strange woman. I got some personal questions. I don't have time for your inquiry. Please, she says and bows her head. So, later then? I'm busy then as well, cleric. The golden outreach does not cease. Ever. Alright, she seems chill. She seems chill and like she wouldn't fucking kill me at the first sign of trouble. The road leads into central Tolstad. You have no business there. Look at this motherfucker up on the roof, sweeping nothing. Sweeping a whole lot of nothing. Use Asgul Medissa. Roll me. A 1! Fucking god, dude! I'm gonna fucking pick her pocket. Trifle, the Asgal chant. Thanks, girl, you the best. We should read this to get familiar with it. What am I rocking? I'm obviously gonna rock an extra charisma point. Why wouldn't I? Never got homework because I would do it at school. Really? Would do it at school, but I'm always tired all day till I get home and nap. Not like I know what the hell's going on in my geometry class anyway. I never got homework at school until the end of each class. And then I would have homework. A low-quality copper press paper with beautiful dwarven iconography on the cover. This is printed with love and care, and the articles are written with the working class in mind at every step. It's extremely radical and highly Asgalian. Indeed. Oh. Hey. You see a girl with glasses stuffing a mail slip with a magazine. Yeah, that's not a courier, he whispers to you. Hello, citizen. What are you doing? The girl gives you up on trying to jam the slightly too large paper into the mailbox opening. Huh? She looks up at you, adjusting her glasses. Help her push the paper into the slit. Yes! Fuck! She takes a step back as you approach the mailbox slit. Cleric. Silently wiggle the paper into the slit. The thick magazine seems to have gotten stuck. You push and push, yet it won't go in. I don't have time for this. Medissa! You hear a voice call out from down the alley. Let's go! She glances at the stack of papers and mutters to herself, shit. We gotta get done before evening, otherwise Waterlane is screwed. Hear the girl in green groan as she grabs her stack of papers, and she rushes down the alleyway. Not sure what that was about, but did you see her armband? Armband? Asgalist. The armband. Yes. She is an Asgalist. Now keep pushing! Tarek, I don't think it's gonna... Keep pushing. You press harder, exerting force onto what is either the paper or a piece of the mailbox that feels like paper. Fucking god! You hear something crack in your shoulder. As you do, the door next to the mailbox opens. You see a middle-aged woman glaring at you from the half-open doorway. Slowly remove the ruined newspaper from the mailbox slit and hand it to her. She carefully and silently accepts it before closing the door in your face. Success, dude. Poor lady. Now can we leave before I die of embarrassment? West, Tolls Route, North, Darrow House. Fucking god. Some girl was delivering an Asgall magazine on Upper Tolstad. She seemed out of place and talked about going down to the water lane this evening. Fuck, dude. Fucking God. Fucking Jesus Christ, man. Okay, okay. Alright. Let's keep going. Let's keep fucking going before I die. Oh, I know you. Pinja Athena. Wisdom roll me. 7. Not too bad, I guess, for... Strange. There's something not quite elf. Ilum. Oh, an Ilum elf. Trifle. A shard of Jor. That doesn't cost me any dex to take. Thanks, girl. You the best. Standing on the corner, you see a woman in a green coat. Her intense gaze focused on the cityscape horizon across the river. Careful, cleric, Snell says under his breath. Easy to slip and fall here. He's right. Elves can be quite the handful. Greetings, citizen. She turns her head. The expression's cold. Yes? A busy woman, just standing on a ledge, doing nothing? Sure. Elves are scary, don't trust her. Yeah, not your type, is she? My lady elf, how fare you on this bright morrow? What are you, writing a poem? Stop that. The lady doesn't seem to respond. Thank the gods for that. She breaks eye contact, once again facing the river. Call me Pincha. Teravidus. It's as if she's searching for something. Ignoring you completely, fair move. What are you doing here? Waiting. For what? She looks up at the pillar of Jor. I have a friend in need of help. I can help. Me. I do that. That's extremely ominous. The elf is quiet. That makes it even more ominous. I can help. Me. I do that. She might type Zam. Oh. Oh, you got forced to play a horror game, Cherry? That's scary. She shakes her head. No need. I've caused enough trouble as it is. Please, I want to help. The elf is quiet. Convince her that you can help. 5 DC check. Oh. You feel a surge of confidence. There's only one way to make her give you this quest. Prove your heroic qualities. You know who I am? The elf does not respond. I'm the man that'll save the world one day. The elf turns and looks at you. If your friend needs help, I'm the guy to do it. She stares at you for a while, taking you in. Then gives you a little smile. Success. I'm impressed. What's the quest, my fair lady? Don't call her that. Fucking you. She looks away once more. There's a paladin. Lord Gorm of Norfolk. The missing paladin. She nods. He is a city paladin. He's lost his way. Completely. Is he here, on Tolstad? She glances towards the pillar. Her look is stern. He is close. The elf speaks in riddles. Very dramatic. She means he is physically close, but spiritually far gone. Or the other way around. I can't say much, but if I could just one more chance, if you find him, Ran, tell him. Tell him sincerely, with all of my heart, he can go fuck himself. The trauma! Wow! Gorm is not her friend. He's not the one in danger. Who's your friend, then? She is... The elf closes her mouth and shakes her head. Fascinating. So secretive. Where can I find him? She shakes her head. Can you tell me anything that would help me on this quest? Leaning forward, she whispers to you, one thing. Lord Gorm might be lost, she smiles. But you don't have to be. She looks up towards the clouds where the pillar disappears into the blue. I will find him, my lady. Thank you. Quest acquired! Well done. And now you just need to find a lost, drunk, famous paladin somewhere in this massive maze of a city. Fun times. You got a full name? She closes her eyes and nods. Pinja Athena. Pinja of the Mend, an elf of the Ilum Forest. Interesting. Athena is an elven title granted to those related to Ilum the Mender. She could be rich. Elves tend to be that. Now that Roblox was mentioned, I can say that grace is awesome. You think saying grace is awesome? What do you know about the tea shop? Sad. What happened? She looks down to the river. I agree. Tragedy. Tea shops are sacred. Not that sad. No one even died. Tea shops are sacred. The elf does not even appear to listen to you. She simply nods and mutters, Are you here to look into the tea shop? More or less, yes. Oh. What do you think happened? Rogue spellcaster. It was an accident. No clue. It's probably not too complicated. You see the elf look at you with her piercing eyes. Thank you for your service. It's my duty. Are you saying that to get me to stop asking you questions? The elf says nothing and just turns away again. It's a very talkative lady. How are you connected with this missing paladin? She shakes her head slowly. It's like talking to a fucking corpse. Speak with Dead would give better answers than this. Oh, well, speak of Dead. Speak with Dead. A third-level necromantic spell allows you to animate a spirit into a corpse and have it answer 5 questions as long as that corpse retains a suitable vessel. It mainly boils down to still having some sort of mouth, including a functioning jaw. Got it. She nods. You feel a great emotion well up inside as you turn to leave. Hey, Cleric, you okay? It's just a lot. He glances out at the horizon. Yeah, sure, I get you. He thinks the view is wonderful as well. The journey will take much. Yes, Nell. Yeah, it will, bud. Yes, it will. Yes, indeed. Yesums. Tasty, tasty yesums. We could talk to Darrow, or we could shit our pants. It says Darrow House in glowing, magical lettering. Hey, you mind if I take a look at your snail? A truly ancient piece of history propped up as a garden decoration. You mind if I take the snail? Fucking shark. Jor, come on. Fresh apples. Most of them. Oh, 7 apples. Thank you. Well, don't mind if I do. Okay, so they give you a lot of food in this game. Something tells me they want to give you a lot of food because you're going to be fucking up a lot. The Magistrate's apple tree. It's bracken. A branch from the majestic apple tree in the Magistrate's yard. Seen anything suspicious lately? Snell gives you a concerned glance. Then he too turns to the tree and growls. You better answer quick if you want to keep the leaves, buddy. The tree does not respond. Damn, guess we'll never know. How do I reach those apples on the roof? You'd have to use Mage Hand, of course. In order to procure, make sure to dive through every source of esoteric knowledge you can find on this forsaken island fortress. Shall we climb the branches? So we shall! With a heave and a hoe. Great job on your climb. I'll stay down here, though. You made it. Lovely. Oh, well, don't mind if I do. Ooh, yummy. Ooh, yummy apples. Oh, and 3 shards of Jor. Jesus. I'm not talking that much. Alright, now here's the trifle, dude. Branch from the majestic apple tree in the Magistrate's yard. You seen anything suspicious? Alright, well, time to climb down. Oh, fucking thank God, dude. With a heave and a hoe, you make it. Hell yeah. God in heaven. Alright, girl, what's up? What's up, girl? How you doing, girl? You ain't gonna turn me into ash, are you? You're not gonna turn me into, like, sand and dust or whatever it is you do? A tier. City Sworn Angel. Fucking God. Nothing. Hello! Atir, the City Sworn Angel. In the Coin Lord's garden, you encounter a porcelain specter. Her armor glimmers, her very presence blinding you. She floats gently in the air, strangely unaffected by the river winds. Your goblin companion keeps his distance, muttering under his breath a word of disdain. The scariest game possible? Quake 4? Hello, game. Bow your head. The creature does not turn to face you, instead her many eyes simply pivot their gaze. A handful of Celestials are employed by the city after the clan deals of 13. The clan lands deal is in 13 PE 14 years ago. A fragile peace was signed in the Halfling clan lands to the west of Norvik. The Golden Horde has since been a powerful ally of the city. The clan lands is a term for the unified Halfling states in western Iskan. The official name is the Fordnip Commonwealth, although many avoid this term as not to annoy envoys of the Golden Horde. The Fordnip Commonwealth, the unified states of Halfling lands in western Iskan, also known as the clan lands, they were allies of the Norvik in the early days of the conquest. Today, the relationship is strained, after Norvik refused to aid them against the Golden Horde. Arcane Cleric, she echoes, of the Palace Script House and Earthguard. The flowers of the Coin Lord's garden dance beneath her, slaves to her beauty. You will be one of them. Ran. How do you know that? She now lifts her chin. Then she opens her mouth to speak in a projected cold tone. Atir. She says her name like a declaration of existence. Better get high and play horror games. Not really an introduction, more of a checklist of etiquette. As she states her name, you realize her mouth is not moving. Telepathic communication. The goblin gives you an uncomfortable look. He clearly does not enjoy having telepathic conversations like this. Snell is joining the mind talk. Great. That's a nice name. She does not respond. Whatever you do, don't mention the eyes. Oh, you're feeling something here, all right. Something fierce. You could shake her up with a nice comment. She would destroy you. She's too powerful. The angel would step upon your soul, stomp on it. Tell her what you think about her many eyes. Oh, no. The smooth thoughts and endless love, it's overflowing. This has gone too far. The only way out is performance art. Pray tell, thou celestial harbinger of such splendid beauty and gleaming countenance, if the light might truly be of your making, for thine ethereal and glorious nature beheld within that halo of eyes, is my duality which foreverly plagues my being and soul. The sun, I say, the sun is nothing compared to you. Point at her and whimper. As you finish your rambling, there is a silence sweeping over the magistrate's yard. For verily is not a word. Now it is. Bow down before her. As your helm touches the ground of the Magister's garden, you feel the urge, the overwhelming and excruciating final urge, to tell this angel one more thing. Hello, Liam. Rest be blessed by your presence. You consecrate the very earth, my lady. Nice to meet you. The goblin's eyes dart back and forth between the two of you. He's expecting a retaliation. The words escape your lips like smooth, honey? Yeah, honey. I'm sure she loves that. She looks down at you with many eyes. No response at first, but then she raises her head. Thank you, she says. What was that? A philangistic agenda? A dry reply. At least she's not pissed. Take that as a win. Hey, Snow whispers to you, don't mess with this fucking thing. Be careful now. Cut to the chase, she clearly has no interest in small talk. Nice weather we're having. I'm here to investigate the tea shop. The eyes just stare at you. They spin gently around her. Great, nice, we got that cleared up. It's like talking to a brick fucking wall. She's very non-vocal. We're getting nowhere with this, be direct with her. That would make things easier, just don't be too rude, okay? Great, so, the eyes stop spinning. She can sense your impatience. The creature is dread itself. I'll be honest, I find you very attractive. I need to speak with Darrow. Hello, Zenizo, what's up? Slowly, the angel turns her face towards you for the first time. Walk away, walk away, walk away. You could feel Snell sweating. Malukti Prizvoyevu. A celestial tongue. A common derogatory saying among the horde. It means something along the lines of, the little one speaks. She's mocking you for sure. Okay, sure. Now about the magistrate. You catch her head twitching to the left. A twitch? She's annoyed? Coin Lord Darrow is busy, she speaks. I'm here on city business and I need to speak with him. She looks to her right, towards the building, leaning against the ancient towers. After a moment of silence, she says, Coin Lord Darrow will be available post-midnight. He will only be available after midnight, between 0 and 6. He will be in his restoir. Several of her eyes look to the entryway to her right. Restoir is not a real word. And whoever is attempting to make it one deserves a life of suffering. Restoir is one of those fancy terms imported from the Anuran culture. Though it doesn't mean anything in Anuran, they kind of got it wrong. Anura is a nomadic amphibian people, one of the oldest folk type on the coast, sometimes referred to as the last beasts of Jor. Anura is a fancy name for frog-like folk and toad folk. You've heard they don't like those terms for some reason. God. We're gonna get fucked up, dude. Uncle, Unchi. At midnight, you say? That door there? Right. She says nothing. What a conversationalist. You speak good human for an angel. Human is not a language. Oh yeah, I meant Norvikian. That is a dialect. Gotta be so specific. Snell chuckles, then goes back to being awfully quiet. The common tongue of man is called Diminorian, of Old Diminor. You speak good Diminorian, then? I speak every tongue, cleric. It is not special. Cold. I like her. Your companion raises an eyebrow. Really? Even goblin? Ta-mi, she says, turning her gaze to him. Nak tathu, gobar? What a show-off. Oh, awesome. Good job, lady. Snell doesn't know Goblin. He did not expect that. Does Snell not speak Goblin? Wow. Few goblins speak Goblin in Norvik after the integration efforts. Not integration, it was a genocide. The Goblin genocide. Can I ask some more personal questions? No. Please? No. Tough nut. Yes, you will. You didn't actually think this living tank of a creature would just open up to you, right? A tank, a motorized armored vehicle employed during the late Coast War. They are famous for their anti-magic shields, being often used to push through abjuration lines. First deployed during the legendary Battle of Thazen. The Battle of Thazen was one of the many great battles you read about in military history class. It's said to be the beginning of the end of the Coast War due to the new methods of anti-esoteric war that caused great destruction for all 7 sides of the conflict. Damn. It ended after 3 weeks of continual slaughter. With the fall of Thazen, it ended on the 14th of Cronus, 481 A. Hey Asher, what's up? The fall of Thazen was then the final moments of the Battle of Thazen, when the floating city descended upon the coast. Pushing 20? Damn. My employed friend eats pizza with a fork and knife, I'm not even kidding. They should kill him. A grilled cheese? Can she make a grilled cheese Obama sandwich? Nod your head, leave. Thank you. You the best, girl. You the best. Alright, so I can't get in there. The Magister's back door looks a little cramped. Entrance to the old guard tower. You mind if I step in for a... You mind if I piss 6? No way I'm getting in there without a key. Can I trifle? I can't trifle the god. Nope, won't work. Alright, I gotta come back at midnight. Good to know. So that locks us out of that area for now. Let's head into the Temple of the Damned and get our vote on. The Central Temple of Earth. Oh, right, I got another Shard of Jor. Oh, right, I picked up a new quest. Where is it? Phylogenistic agenda. Women, they're everywhere. Your worth as a man is based only on the admiration you get from them. Your goal? Get a date. A real date. Good fucking luck. All who pass are mine to keep. The election looms. 4 days remaining. You see a bunch of scattered boxes and iron poles. Who tossed these into a pile? Oh. If the Free Striders were in charge, this beat organized already. This pile is a wonderful metaphor for democracy. How long do I have until the election? 5 days. It is March 22nd. The election will occur on the 27th. Cool. Good to know. You see something shiny. Time reclaims all. A Shard of Jor. Well, look who it is, if it isn't a Shard of Jor. This fucking... It's the duck, dude! Why is it always a fucking strength check? Undead level 13 paladin. This is a true warrior. He's off duty, but whatever duty that is everlasting. Trifle him. Steal his axe. Steal his fucking scythe. The Caretaker. 22 dex check? Advantage against chaotic creatures. 1 strength, 1 constitution, 1 wisdom, 1 charisma. Inflict wounds, dex 10 check. Crypt key, +1 constitution, -1 wisdom. I need that crypt key. Inflict wounds wouldn't be a bad spell to have either. $16 apples. Good thing there's no weight in this game. I think I want to look at the giant wooden carving of Earth, father of Norvik. You stare at the wondrous wood carving. However, you also notice a message carved into the base of the art piece. This was not an artist's intention. It says, Goblin was here. Seems like goblins work again. Goblin was here. Is Snell Goblin? Vandalization. This happened because you are a weak man with a small member. The entire world will continue to degrade over the centuries because of it, and it's okay. It's just the way things are. Famous artist, that guy. Never seen him, but you're definitely seen his work. A bit rude to just carve his name into the statue like that, but he's known to be a bit of a dick swigger. It's not a big deal, it doesn't matter. Really? Yeah, I'm fine. He squints and nods slowly. You're sure? Goblin is an artist. He's technically wanted in most districts, but no one even knows if he's real. Might be a dozen little guys running around with the paint and carving tools, who knows? I should try to remove that message. Is this really your duty? Easy job! You'd have to take that carving knife by the candles and attempt to remove the goblin message from the statue. Does this really have to be a sleight of hand thing? Can't I use the powers of my faith or something? What are you gonna do, close your eyes and pray? If you don't want to clean this old wooden thing up, you gotta handle it carefully. Yeah, it's not something you can solve with faith. Trust the artist within. Trust your faith. That was a bad idea. Alright. No, I don't believe, dude! Well, I fucking should've. You start working. Picking up the tiny carving knife, the same that was used to scratch the wood. You clean this up quickly. Spend 10 minutes working on it. With dexterous fingers, you precisely carve a layer off the statue. Within a few minutes, the message is entirely gone. Hanging onto a dead god. It's sad. Fine craftsmanship is what it is. You could have been a woodcarver in another life. It wasn't... If it was in any way a lucrative career, that is. What do you think about the statue of my god, Snell? Real human culture here. Looks much better now. You've done almost nothing, but it is something. Hell yeah, you sure did a great job. Only problem, you did it for free. Like some welfare janitor. Next time, give a quote. My work is done. What do you think of the statue, God? What do you think about the statue? Yeah, good job. Expecting you to crack the thing in half. But you didn't. A glorious shrine to the one and only Earth. I don't think I need to prep any... I don't think I picked up any spells. No, I haven't. So I guess we can just pick every single one of them because I can... Because I'm kind of a gamer and I can prep every single spell I have in my brain. I don't need to pray. Well, let's pray, actually. You take a deep breath and begin your prayer, and... tranquility. The Star Witness. One strange detail. A fake name. A man in yellow. Follow the trail. Contemplate women. They exist. They prosper. You will not have one, for they are not yours to have. Though there might be some who fancy you, if you show yourself to be a good man. Or bad, if you want the baddies. Druidism. The Undercoast Elf is a good woman. She holds many natural friends in this unnatural place. If you wish to seek the green path, then be nice to her, friends. Perhaps one day you will join her. Excellent. You there. Hello, noble knight. The Duck. Duck, a waterfowl common in Ascani Lakes. A dark iron can of man sits alone in the temple steps. Duck is a nickname for a warrior who fell in honorable combat and then later revived. Sort of a synonym for a coward, but not necessarily. Duck is a scary thing. They used to chase you when you were a kid out in the country. His face obscured, an axe strapped to his back. I have questions, good night. His helmet head is slumped downward slightly. Is he asleep? Hello? No response. Hello? Metallic scraping noise fills your ears. The knight is moving ever so slightly. His head turns. Oh, fuck. Your name, soldier. His voice echoes out into the open chamber. Arcane cleric, at your service, my lord. The knight's head slumps once again. Speak your mind, soldier. Who are you? He is silent for a moment. You feel a light breeze pass through your armor. A draft, perhaps. There's a secret door here somewhere. The Duck. Excuse me? I am the Duck. That's wild. You should be proud of your name. The knight does not respond. The name of his is a code name, surely. Are you Lord Gorm? No. Have you seen him? No. How do I open the gate down the stairs? I have the key. Can I have it? No. You're too weak for that. Who's he to judge you? The city below is dangerous. You should make sure to prepare properly before heading down there. Perhaps bring more spells. Perhaps make sure to recuperate enough for you to once again be able to cast higher tier spells. It is embarrassing you have not already returned to your former state of esoteric mastery. The city below, it is darkness incarnate. Do not tread without care. You never do. Why are you loitering here, knight? I'm not. The cold voice echoes throughout the chamber. What are you doing then? I'm on my off hours. He speaks as though he's reading from a script. You Earthfolk? No response. Just don't cause any trouble. I, too, would like to hang out on the steps of the temple. His helmet turns slightly. Fucking scary. Can I hang out with you? His helmet turns away. Some metallic creaking is all you hear from the night. Serve this man. Whom do you serve? I serve... He says, trailing off. Once again, he turns to look at you, the darkness within his helmet seeming to reach out towards yours. As if grabbing hold of the very air, you feel everything growing cold. I serve nothing. Where'd you get all that cool armor? The knight sits completely still and does not answer your question. Come on, I won't tell anyone. No response. This creature holds no grudges, yet his hollow disposition taunts your senses. You feel invalid next to this man, you must learn from his ways. Attempt to have a firm discussion about masculinity. This should be good. He just sits there, ready for a good talk. The knight shifts slightly, his armor scraping against the rock. The knight turns to look at you through his helmet. Soldier, your presence is unwanted. Present your query, then leave these hallowed grounds. He'll answer your questions for now. Somehow. Can you teach me magic? Do you have any spell scrolls I could have? The knight slowly grabs a scroll out of his pack. He tosses it to you after a moment of deliberation. A spell with power. Memorize it, soldier. Already did. He lifts his head. The darkness through his helmet focuses on you. No, soldier. Memorize it. I told you I already did. You... The cleric here is a bit of a monster when it comes to magic, from what I understand. The Dark Knight nods and then lowers his head. You've earned his respect. Good. Your ability to memorize spells instantly is an incredible talent. He should be impressed. Can you teach me magic? No, He mutters to himself. Oh? I do not have time for that. Do you know magic? Yes. Are you a cleric? No, I am a warrior. How does one become a true warrior? A warrior... The knight places an iron gauntlet upon his knee and leans forward. A whispering wheeze escapes the slits in the helmet. Serve. Until the coast falls in on itself, until Jor breaks the veil and every god rips and tears our reality into shreds. Serve well, serve loyally. That is what a true warrior does, no matter what. The wheezing stops. Your companion gives you a horrified glance. Yes, I will serve, no matter what. Good. Hello, Stay. He nods slowly. Good, good, good. He lifts his hand and clenches it. Now quick, ask him while he's got his guard down. Oh, an opening, go for it. Wait, who do you serve again? Viskin. He moves his head towards you. No, that is not... Viskin the Mortician? With sudden force, the Dark Knight slams his axe into the ground. Do not speak of that soldier. I won't tell anyone. He returns to his still position. Do not. The knight is now waiting for another question. Luckily, lucky you, he didn't kill you. Oh shit. Well, quick, while his guard's down, get his ass. Wait, who do you serve again? What do you know about that tea shop? Not much. He'll talk? Why? Not like you can threaten him exactly. Did you see anything suspicious before the explosion? No? You sure? The knight nods slowly. Where were you at the noon of the 21st? Below. Can you elaborate? The wall shook in the crypts. I was on patrol. I was not in position to perceive any misdoings. Ooh, excuse me. There are thousands of tombs and crypts scattered below this ancient metropolis. The city below is endless and most of it stands unexplored to this day. Okay, why were you in the crypts? He is silent and still for a moment. I have my purpose. As do you, soldier. Do not pry too deep. Noted. He places an iron hand on his knee, waiting for the next question. Well then. You got any piece of info that would help me? He goes silent for a while. A man passed through the halls below. Civilians do not pass here. Oh shit, see you, Graham. Thanks for stopping in, man. I hope your phone stops fucking up, you know? Past the crypt entrance through the goblin's domain into the southern caverns. That's the Flip Caverns, where gravity is reversed below the city ruin. The Flip is a popular tavern on the border between the housing and the palace. It's built around an old temple with a stable esoteric pocket inside, one causing the upper half of the chamber to be gravity flipped. It's quite cool to dine in on the ceiling. A man. Duck hair, silk clothing, headwear, dressed in yellow. Sounds like a Regian nobility merchant type. What's past the crypts? The roots of the goblin's tree, then more tunnels, the southern tunnels, then the sewers. How do I get there? There are paths. Most are trapped. Once you get there, the alligator might know more. His grounds are near. You've heard rumors of monsters in the sewers under Water Lane. Alligator? His rage is endless, his appetite growing. Do not anger him. The knight looks down, waiting for your next question. How do I get to the city below? The goblins. Use their passage below Viskin's lair. Right, the staircase by the apples, where you woke up. There are many ways down, but the passage in the chamber where you woke up, that'd be a good place. That's the safest path. Deep dive like some spelunker? Yes. Might be some neat treasure down there. Thank you, my good knight. Now some other questions. What's up with the mess? Without lifting his head, the knight answers in a cold tone. Election. What are you voting for, my good knight? No reply. I'll be voting for Asgalism. The knight doesn't even move. Ah, so this is where it's being held. No reply. Other questions. Citizen. Oh, he gave me a damage spell. It's time to lock in. Give me, I'll take everything except Shield of Faith. Prayer of Healing. Just kidding, let's actually prep every single spell. It's totally whatever to actually... Oh, 3d10 necrotic damage. I don't think that's gonna help me against the dead, but... We could try and pickpocket his big-ass axe, and then his key, in case he wants to fight. Oh, ability score modifiers. Alright, it's dawn. Let's head down to Waterlane and see if we can't get ourselves into a tussle. Well, it looks like everybody's down at Waterlane right now. Looking to get themselves into a tussle. I can't go to Waterlane from here? I gotta use the fucking stairs? They fucking hate me, bro. Waterlane view through the roller mill, I suppose. Viskin's lair? I mean, we could go talk to Viskin as well. There's just no easy way to get to Waterlane, huh? A man dressed in yellow was seen by the duck in the city below. The man passed by the entrance of the crypt, heading into the southern caverns. Indeed. Now you're thinking like a true Alaskan. Sleeping service. Oh. Down me. Long way to fall. Indeed. Ooh. Ooh. Historically speaking. Fuck you, fuck you, fuck you, lobster. Lobster ass. Lobster ass, lobster. Fucking lobster ass, lobster, lobster, man. Well, well. Here we are. Waterlane. It seems like the game is so short that you can't do everything in it, you know? The never-sleeping docks of Waterlane. A statue of Earth. You approach the shrine. And yes, this little figurine does still count as a shrine. Oh, shouldn't I move it? It's like in the middle of the road. No. It's chosen its path. What? The figure of Earth. This is a makeshift shrine meant to stand exactly where it is and where it might go. Ready to serve whoever needs him the most. You wish you were a man capable of something similar. Oh, it counts as a shrine. That's funny. Alright, I'm ready for a tussle. Where's the fighting? Where's the booty? Pipes connect with the vast sewer system of Tolstad. Where am I? Waterlane? Central Tolstad. Tolstad North is huge, dude. Huge. Tolstad East, Tolstad West, Tolstad South. Pillar Crossing. We have not explored Pillar Crossing, like, at all. We explored some of the Goblin Garden. And we're now exploring Waterlane. And then I'm sure there's a million other locations we need to explore. Waterlane. Oh, well, look, if it isn't a standoff. We love to see it, dude. Behold this. Behold Rolo Malak. I got a 10 roll on him. Human Earthfolk unemployed. Omega lol. The next generation. A late-stage teenager. A late-stage teenager? Representing all young men among the Earthfolk. Statistically, it could be worrying if all young men today feel as lost and unemployed as this one. Then everything must be going to shit. At least he's politically active. Youth ask Almodissa. We've already done all that nonsense. Hang on, hang on, hang on, let me do this. Hang on, you guys look like you're having a serious tussle right now. I'm fucking... Riferous whiff, malatatig whiff. Don't fall for it. This is some type of scam, surely, getting you to root around the trash. The voice is from a primal spirit. Open it. Look to Snell. He gives you a nonchalant half shrug. It's Waterling. There's always something going on here. Open the garbage can. As you lift it aside, you immediately see something moving in the pile of shredded documents and old scraps of food. A pair of legs. Similar. Suddenly jumping out of the pile with a poof of moldy dust is a pine cone. A pine cone with limbs. Arwer Mern Heron. It hands you some leaves while doing a strange, seemingly improvisational dance upon the trash. Wait, are you one of those? Before you're able to do anything about it, the little creature poofs away. Disgusting little creature. As it fades, you see only trash. I've heard about those things. Never seen them, though. What do you know? Just what I read in the paper and what Neeson goes on about. They're called Vatar. Or something. The Lamplighters Guild had a public spat with them a couple months back. He points to the lamps behind you. Apparently they mess with everlasting lights. Not so everlasting, then. Guess it's a PR name. I get why they were mad, but I think they solved everything once the PCG got involved. And, they're supposed to be all over the garden, too. Not that I've ever seen one. Anyhow, they clearly seem to like you. Let's keep it like that. Oh, very good. Sign says, we're closed for today, our staff. The Ascani Reed's Trading Company, with the signature Free Strider logo, stares down to the bustling docks. Alright, shall we? Shall we partake? We love a good tussle. A tense scene. Ah, Cleric, just in time. 4 young guys, each looking a bit nervous. Except the angry-looking blonde kid. We've confiscated the illegal goods, he says and bows his head, for the city. He turns his head towards one of the kids behind him. How's it going, Earth niece? I'm trying. Hold on. Are you militia? Hey, stop it. He freezes and gives you the blonde kid a nervous look. Oh, sorry, Cleric. I'm Rolo, the blonde kid says and takes a bow. Rolo Malik, at your service. Behind me are the Earth niece, Stenbuskin and Tolly. We're members of the Norvikian Resistance, a movement to... Oh? You're thieves. And ignorant book burners. The girl adjusts her spectacles and straightens her back. With all due respect, Mr. Cleric, she says, don't believe a word from these thugs. What do y'all think of sparkling water? Hate it or love it? I don't like it. I don't like So I like sodas. Carbonation is not really my thing because it burns. I usually only want to drink like something that's carbonated when I eat something fatty. But I only really like soda as like a dessert. If we're talking about sparkling water, I don't like sparkling water. With all due respect, Mr. Cleric, she says, don't believe a word from these thugs. You notice the 2 other girls behind her, halfling and a dwarf, both look at each other. Fucking assholes. Careful, it's an actual cleric. Thugs? Come on, Modissa. Really? Like the A aren't just a bunch of ruffians. I've seen enough. The goblin whispers to you in sighs, just activists clashing. The AY? Askless youth. See her green armband? Hello, everyone, I'm the cleric. I'm confused. Is there a problem here? Problem's taken care of, Lord Cleric. Oh, fuck off. They've stolen, she hisses, then turns to Rolo to bark out. You stole our entire water lane delivery. Yeah, sure, of illegal newspaper. CO2's too spicy for his, I assume, white ass. Very true, Prof. Very true. Lord Cleric, I assure you, we're doing the city a favor here. I take that back. It's just a bunch of LARPers. LARPer is an insult, meaning someone who's delusional and roleplays themselves into a position of power or importance based on LARP, meaning life, acting, roleplay. I see it's a lover's quarrel. Lord Cleric, I dig it. I'm the Lord Cleric. Wait, no, I need to correct something here. I'm not actually a cleric. You're not? The guy behind him starts to stutter. What are you then? Like what? I'm a powerful wizard. Like a cleric wizard. Sure, I'll take it. Yes! I'm no longer the cleric. Instead, I'm now a wizard. So, we shouldn't call you cleric then. Just stare at him and breathe loudly. The blonde kid just nods. Okay, so I'm sensing a conflict here. You kids even allowed to be out this late? Both sides look at you with frowns. Look, I have a hard time seeing how old humans are as well, but these are clearly young adults, even if they're not acting their age. Shut up, Goblin. Your companion grits his sharp fangs in the blonde kid's direction. Hey, kid. Wanna die? Keep talking. Gah! He takes a step back. You're here to uphold the law, right? So arrest these assholes, now. The dwarf grabs her hand and holds her back. Medusa, calm down, please. What does the law say about this conflict? The Asgal chant, or whatever silly name its anonymous publisher gave it, is not licensed for distribution in Tolstad. At the same time, it's also illegal to deliver newspapers from mailboxes, even if those papers are delivered illegally. That's a lot of illegality. Both are in the wrong? In different ways, yes. You explain your side. She scoffs. Okay, fine. Her dwarven friend mutters, Medusa. Her friends are trying to keep her from being too brazen. Why? If they're in the right, she should be brazen. Copper press fever? We deliver papers for the Asgalian chant. Maybe you've heard of it. It's a pretty big deal. He chuckles. The paper is not terribly popular, but it is known for radical articles and political stances. She draws a sharp breath. We have a busy schedule, and right as we started delivering the papers in Waterlane, these pieces of shit started following us. Taking papers as we've delivered right out from people's mailboxes. That's illegal, right? Asked the halfling girl. Highly illegal. Of course it's illegal. And then they grab one of our paper stacks from Zerba, like straight up assault and theft, and Medusa, it wasn't... They can't get away with this. It's probably not a bad thing. Okay, what's going on here? First of all, thank you for listening to reason. I know we look like some dumb kids, but we're not. Something about his expression changes you. Makes you think that the exact opposite. He gestures towards you and then to himself. We're on the same team here. I don't look dumb. He says, looking dumb. So, we heard about the Asgal chant being delivered on Tolstad, or I did at the guild. I work at the fishery, I see every day how Earthfolk get radicalized by dwarven nonsense, so I figured I'd get the boys with me and we'd, you know, put a stop to it. Glance at the pile of papers behind him. Well, we couldn't figure out where the thing was printed or anything. A lot of copper press zines don't really have official companies behind them. Especially trash like the chant. You hear it coming from the short kid in the back. Now go fuck yourself, Tolly. Hey, relax. I'm telling our story here to the good Lord Cleric. He turns back to you and coughs once. Of course, it's illegal to distribute unlicensed papers in every official district, so I asked around. Apparently, someone saw these girls at the university going around delivering it. Wasn't that difficult to figure out. It was Medusa doing the deliveries. Fucking Medusa. I love newspapers. She's not allowed to do that, the large kid in the back says with a nod. Better help the newspaper dude. Help the newspaper dude? It's the dwarves that are the ones hawking the newspapers. They're trying to burn their newspapers. Wait, you guys know each other? There's history here? They don't like you, do they? They don't like women in general, she says with a frown. Back in school, everybody knew who Medusa was. The Ascalist Annoyance, the blonde kid says with a grin. Such a terrible nickname. Unimaginative and boring. Also, fuck you. Anyway, that's how we got here. They're delivering an illegal magazine and we put a stop to it. He grins wide and proud. Well, who are you guys voting for the election? Not the Times, Snell says, rubbing his eyes. The Workers' Party, she says. Duh. Same for me. The dwarf raises her hand carefully. Yeah. And these stupid boys are obviously voting for the Party of Norvik. No, we're not. None of us are. Yeah, fuck that. What? Oh, yeah, no. The silent kid in the back raises his fist in the air. Fuck the establishment. Rolo nods to the cleric. There are deeper forces at work here. Divine forces. Whoa. I see, you're voting for Ascalus then. Same. What? No. What? You're not voting for anything? Indeed. We're not voting at all. Not a bad choice, considering this mess. What? If you don't engage in democracy, the bad guys win. Fair. We, the blonde kid says, gesturing to his three friends, we are fighting the evil powers ready to establish a true resistance to anti-human sentiments. For Earth. The girl with the creased brow sighs loud. Interesting sentiment. Yeah. I could just charm one of them, right? With your witty sense of humor? Not the spell. That would be a solution. Tell them you've made up your mind and then cast it on one of them. Alright, I've come to a conclusion. Good, she says. She's hiding a nervous expression. Great, good. He's outwardly very nervous. Approach the girl with the spectacles to check if you can argue against these Asgulls. Approach the blonde kid to see if you can get these nationalists to back off. Oh, hey! He stares at you, trying to retain his composure. He's fucking terrified. Oh, I'm about to level up. You're frustrated already. You're likely to take it out on both sides if you fail at getting them to give back the papers. Are you good? He looks away and then to you. I'm good. For what? The large boy asks. No, just good, like a good person. Oh, that makes sense. Wave your finger in front of his face. He flinches. Stare at him. His pores are sweating. This kid is horrified by your helmed presence. I spoke with Rollo's younger brother. Rollo's younger brother is the kid selling papers, I think. Alright, well, a DC 9 couldn't be tough, should it? Natural 20, folks! It's a natural 20! Puff out your chest. Take a deep breath. Place a hand on his shoulder. Your gloved hand grabs him firmly, and he gives you a freaked out expression. Kid, give her back the papers. He mutters, trying to form an argument. No. Stay quiet. He glares at you. Give back the papers. He glances away. You can see his mind working behind those wide eyes. Then he slowly nods. Rollo snatches up the stack of papers and tosses them over to Medusa. She catches them with an oof, accompanied by a foul expression. Grumbling, the boys then leave Water Lane. Gods be damned. The three girls collect themselves for a second. Shit. Yeah, wow, that was scary. Mr. Cleric, thanks. Yeah, thanks a lot. You're a good cause. Keep up. Keep at it. Will do. And if you want to help out, come by Simi's apartment at the Holes. As long as you're a friend, you'll be welcomed. Within a minute, they've disappeared, leaving Water Lane a bit less rowdy than before. I'd say that was the right choice, even if those girls seem shady as well. Now, let's get out of here. This door looks... Whoa! Well, now, hold on. I was gonna go look to see when the bookstore opened, and then I gotta go talk to the boss man, but hang on. This door looks promising. You stand before a damp door on a cramped corner house. The wood is dark, swollen with the perpetual moist Water Lane. You know someone here? No. Why are you standing here? Knock on the door. You rap your knuckles against the wood. A solid rhythmic knock. Hello? A moment passes, then the sound of a heavy latch sliding. The door creaks open. A pair of bulbous eyes stare up at you. It is an Honoran, dressed in a tiny velvet smoking jacket. Quite distinguished, despite the lack of pants. What is it? I'm busy. Très occupé. Très occupé. Just wanted to introduce myself. Mon Dieu, why? Wait. He squints at your uniform. Are you, how do you say, le clergy? More of a wizard, but sure. Magician. He wrinkles his face. I don't know the difference. I don't care, frankly. A simpleton. How sad. The Honoran peeks his head out behind the door. Te qui vois? Te vas quoi? Fuck, how do you speak French? Tu vas quoi? Ask for a contribution to your cause. Well, of course. Please donate to the cause. Just smile. The kind of smile that opens wallets. Oh, and kiss his hand. My good sir, surely a gentleman of your stature supports the arts, or the holy cause. Ah, flatterie. He sighs, his throat pouch inflating slightly. Told you. You're charming. C'est ennuyeux. He reaches for something on the other side of the door. Take this. Now au revoir. He shoves a fancy bottle towards you. The door slams shut before you can say thank you or anything. Concentrated rhubarb ale. The pinkish liquid inside swirls around. This is no small potion. The Honoran must be well connected. Lovely. That'll make things much smoother. You really just went and knocked on some stranger's door. Look, I'm not going to knock on your methods too much, but if you keep this up, we'll be done by 6 months after the election. And you didn't even ask about the tea shop, not once. Alright, let's just focus. I just had a feeling this door was important, was all. The goblin closes his eyes in a short, silent contemplation, then he says, maybe stick to les points d'interest, okay? That's funny, I like that. That's funny. That's funny, I like that one. Ah. Take root. Oh. Oh, this quest isn't done yet. I thought Dragon of Tolstad was done, but it's not? Well, it says completed. Alright, well, let's take root of young and dumb. trouble brewing. Young women running around the streets slinging Asgulus propaganda to unsuspecting citizens. Boys causing chaos in the name of some hapless magazine-inspired rebellion. This can't be tolerated. It really can't. It really can be. What? The youth are attempting to get political. They're learning as they go. That kind of looseness will bring order to its knees. It's all... The Asgal youths did nothing to warrant that such pushback. This era is one of communication, ideas, interchanged freely between a populace of free-minded thinkers, folk dreaming of an egalitarian potential. However, the problem lies with the unfortunates who break and sear Fulcarian thought with reckless unkindness. You must pray for them, beg for them, to please stop being so mean. You really think that would work? One can wish. Those boys might be unkempt and rough, but they are proud citizens of this great city. They are performing a service, albeit a crude one, one beyond the realm of law. But the youth Asgulls, they are even more unlawful, to a much steeper degree. The Asgal girls were just doing a technical criminal crime. The boys were doing multiple literal actual fire-related crimes. It is a morality issue, not a legality issue. You weigh morality upon the shoulders of ideology in this case. You see that, do you not? The only shoulders being weighed upon here are your manly, bulging, muscular traps. What has happened here is a complication upon society, a representation of the wider culture. Young men are drawn towards the rough, downtrodden world of the dreamers, the hope of a national unity through an Earthian story, one of leadership and honor, but without that guiding star, there is no such singularity, no control, no wise king to bend the knee to. Instead, those boys are simply expressing pain through violence, enacted onto those who are attempting to craft a more caring future. That is, young women. They, as opposed to young men, are drawn towards a more social type of unity, with welfare and Asgalian flattened hierarchical structures. Beyond Asgal himself, who is by his function also a male figure, it is to womanly people you shall look towards. Lady Fair is one. The halfling god. Yes, Lady Fair and those not. The walking god who gave everything to save her people. Her words are few, but spread far across the coast. Her church is quite active among Norvikian society as an organization of charity, one open to all folk no matter their origin. An egalitarian dream. This is why women, as harsh as it is to say, are simply more suited for Norvikian leadership. Lady Fair makes it clear. A house held by women stands any season. I feel like a good man for thinking such egalitarian things. Good. I have no interest in the future or any type of leadership. I want to stay in the darkness and wither away. I feel like there should be some middle ground here. What about a house held by a person never falls? That's catchy, right? Right? But I want to lead in the future, and I'm not a woman. Does that mean trans? Thoughts on insects? Yummy! Does that mean you can bring wisdom and goodness to the world as a man, but if a woman rises to the occasion, you must make an effort to enable her rise? There is something so powerful about dreams, ideas spreading from man to woman, woman to man. But the Asgalian dream is not a blessing. It is a smile wrought in pain, a vision of 1,000 layers of intersecting nets and labels, tangling every person and snaring them into oppressor or oppressed. And there is opposition, and there is oppression. There are unfair hierarchies, the world is corrupt. But not fundamentally. If these boys are pushing back against Asgalism, that is only natural. If it is an ideology which pushes a foundational belief that they are naturally oppressively superior. If a young man grows up in squalor, finding zero advantages from him being a man among patriarchs, nor any power from being a human, especially if he grows up within non-human clusters, something many of the poorest humans do. When he is unable to find a job at age 19 and has almost no political, societal, or economic power in his life, which dream do you think he would believe in? The one calling him to fight to reclaim what is his by right, a good life as a future patriarch, or the one calling him an oppressor? It does not call him an oppressor. That is an unfair reading. Asgalism is about systemic change. That young man is trapped in the same cycle of violence that all men find themselves, since the dawn of time, that he must fight, that he must be a patriarch to have that good life. Asgalism would lay the foundation that allows him to be free from these burdens. He would be free to find that job, that good life, with that same prospect as everyone else. That foundation is laid by raising women to the forefront, by allowing them to flatten our hierarchies, and by bringing about a new world. Suppose if a man already has it pretty terrible in a world where he's supposed to be at the top, then a world where his advantages are gone would seem even worse. I'm sure there's a female perspective here somewhere as well, but I've only really read about that in Mom's books. Feasibly, it's more of a branding issue. The Asgilists need to be more in tune with the economic aspects of intersectionality. They're clearly losing out on a ton of angry book-burning boys. No, I don't care about men or women. I am an equal hater. We all suck. Oh, God. Look, I just want what's best for women. Whoa. I'm sure there's a female perspective here somewhere as well, but I've only really read about it in Mom's books. Huh. You need to come to that realization. The one every boy reaches towards the late stages of their capitalistic, pubertistic, and socialistic awakenings. That... No, not at all. It is only your placement, you must understand. Figure out where you've planted these 2 feet of yours and accept where your bones will begin their incessantly slowish grind into the pavement. Learn more. Steel yourself. Seek love. Be more. Suddenly understand gender. Realize your place in the world. Suddenly understand gender. Please, God. Nope. That is a no. No. This is far more complicated than you ever could have imagined. So many relations. So many intersectional divergences. How a man who feels feminine connects to the hierarchy with women who feels womanly but acts manly in order to fit among patriarchal standards, only to be controlled by a manly woman who seeks feminine ideals in order to break those same standards. It is simply too much for you to make sense of, to break down, to sample even an inch of truth from the whole. No one said this whole egalitarian dream thing was going to be easy. That is true. But this is far too much for you, right now at least. Maybe it's only your side of the aisle, which you have any hope of understanding this day. To know man, in order to know women. Then, yes. Everyone lay upon your spectrum, each judged for their perceived and internalized values. You are approximately 0.52 decimals across the line into masculinity. That is, in a less abstract definition, a little over halfway of being a full man. Sorry, what? Slightly over halfway, yes. Yeah, that seems about right. It is not ideal. Does that mean I'm a woman? Of course not. And do not react like some sensitive wimp. The feminine is a beautiful ideal by itself. Fearing it, fearing your position on the spectrum, is weakness by itself. The average man is, if you think back to your ability to sniff out manhood, usually placed around 0.50 decimals of masculinity. That makes you 0.02 more than the average man. So I'm actually super manly. That's not halfway then. Halfway is being the most manly, yes. You are approximately averagely, decently, middle-groundly manly. A normally sized manhood inside of a perfectly median-shaped man. I can work with that. You already have, for many years. Now, you will choose. What? You know the truth, so choose a side. Future patriarch, Lady Fair. What does feminine and masculine mean in this context? It means where the target land on Jor's gender spectrum. They will always be on one side of this esoterically decided middle point. If you disagree with that judgment, take it up with Jor. You can't do that. Jor is dead. That's what they tell you, yes. Which should I choose? Like, which one would be the most useful? In all honesty, you must think of this as a representation of your future struggles. In other words, the person who blew up the tea shop, the one you must discover, will it be a man or a woman? It could be either. A man. A sorcerer would surely be able to sling such esoteric force, but a man is more likely to enact it. Alright, well, tell me about Lady Fair. The halflings built a religion out of feminine love. You can do something similar. Extra proficiency in roles when speaking with feminine characters. Oh. A brotherhood, a patriarchy, a good and just world, it is within your grasp. Extra proficiency in roles when speaking with masculine. I'm ready to make a decision. Do so. Stand tall. Do not be afraid. Well, I'm gonna pick Lady Fair. It is done. The feminine has entered into your body, your soul, your blood. Be kind to all. Be slightly less confused about gender. God in heaven, man. Well! Look who fucking leveled up! Look who fucking leveled up, dude. Alright, let's pickle. I mean, I gotta go intelligence, man. We gotta get intelligence also up to 20. Oh, guess who has 2 level 2 spell slots? This guy. Fargo feat. Forgo? Oh, I can forego it. Extra proficiency rolls when speaking with feminine characters. Lady fair. Young and dumb. It's good to finish quests, folks. Alright, that took a while. This is the bookstore. It says... There's a slot in the book door here. Democratic propaganda. You approach the door. The bookbinder, you got business here? Of course, I have a deep love for books now. That's fun. Didn't expect that, considering everything. I'm not a big reader myself, but I indulge occasionally. He sounds surprised. That's rude. Very rude. What, did you think I don't like books? I'm a professional and highly esoterically minded cleric. Of course I love books. What kind of wizard would dislike books? Be a wizard. He shrugs. Wizard posting. No dex wizard? Not this time. Not that I know of. Well, kind of. We have a little bit of dex going for us. Not a whole lot, though, I think. But why all of their Disco Elysium-like games, Rue Valley, Citizenship Sleeper, now this, just replay Disco Elysium, woo-woo? I mean, we will eventually. But I like this kind of game. So what? I'm an illiterate ape wizard. Those haven't existed since the Fade era. I don't know about that, but I learn something new about you every minute, it seems. Maybe we shouldn't just stand here talking in front of a shop. You knocking or leaving? Within seconds of the knock, the slit on the door slides open. Beyond, you see a pair of large yellow eyes glaring at you. Hey-o! Is this pest control? The eyes quickly tilt to the left. No. Oh! The eyes push closer to the slit in the door. As they do, a bush of gray feathers pokes out. A bird folk. A cleric. No, a wizard. Uh-huh. There's no denying it now. You are a wizard. The bird man behind the door ruffles his feathers. Shen Yelan is my name. And if you're not pest control, I need nothing from you. Please leave. I've ruined my prayer book. Can you fix it? Prayer book, yes. I've seen quite a few. Drop inside, I will take a look. Drop it in. Oh, I lost my ruined prayer book. Yes, horrible. Salt water, left swollen. You could have avoided the worst of this if the drying process had been handled better. I will rebind this foul mess for you. How much will it cost? We will see, depends on the process. I will need guidance on the direction of the rebinding. The spells inside are lost, however, the style and formatting can be saved. Using my skills, I can aim at something from the towers, which would be most similar to the original work. I could also focus on rebinding it in the style of a druidic ledger, or perhaps as a grimoire, the dark and forbidden arts. Forbidden magic. Isn't that illegal? Hence the name. I'm a registered spellcaster in your city. He lets out an annoyed bird sound. That gives me the rights to handle any magical components and tools, no matter the outcome, as long as I do not cast it myself. Thus is your law written. Sounds profitable. It is indeed. You know druidic stuff. I have many customers, including the various druids in this city. They have an aversion to modern practices themselves, hence my services are well appreciated. Have you worked on many clerical tools? Yes. I'm not an official merchant of the towers, but many come to me for better prices and better service, despite how little most clerics enjoy working with my kin. That's terrible. I'm not like those other clerics, I promise. I do not care. I am not your friend. Now make a choice. Just remake it as well as you can with the original intention in mind. Choose an intelligence upgrade. Make it a primal druidic ledger. Choose a wisdom upgrade. I want it to be full of forbidden magic. Choose a charisma upgrade. That will do. Return tomorrow, not while the sun rises. I am either resting or working intently during these hours. Sun, the light of day, the great source of power that moves alone across the sky over the day. It follows a different pattern of movement in each band and with different intensities. In Ascani, it is small and moves quickly. Anything else you want, or will you leave me to work? You want to go for a drink in the tavern later? No. Be stern. Are you a scholar? Oh, you're interested in the arts. Yeah. I was trained in the knowledge back in Three Wings. I know many things, but no time to talk or share. Busy. If you want scholarly teaching, go speak with the upstairs neighbor. The gnome never stops talking. Who? Just go upstairs. This door's always open. Why do you need help from the pest control guild? Rats! Oh. They're awful. Keep spawning out of the sewer pipes. Yeah, the PCG should really take a look at that. Yes! He lets out an angry bird noise, but the bastard guild leader, Tor Limb Slip, keeps telling me they don't have time. No time? Thoughts on dead skin? Big fan. Tasty, tasty. Hey, dum-dum. My seventh sense is tingling. They have a dozen teams running around the city. No time. I've heard the big problem is that they cannot get anyone to do pest control missions at 1-star levels. The PCG has a ranking system based on the danger of any particular pest they handle. Of course, rats would be a 1-star problem. The halfways, we haven't relied on the PCG for years. They just don't have the time for anything over a 2-star danger ranking. It is very annoying. I've looked into it, and the problem is the pest control team that joins the mages only take 1-star missions for a couple of weeks. Then they quickly start focusing only on higher paying tasks, and all the actual normal pests keep on spreading throughout the city. It's ridiculously idiotic system. So while all the mimics and monsters keep getting slayed, nothing is done about these damn rats. Mimic is a horrifying shape-shifting monster, capable of copying the looks of any object it discovers, although with some size limitations, depending on the type. If you touch it, you'll get stuck and probably eaten. The Pest Control Guild uses a legendarily poor design. Entirely due to it being a public thing, of course. Had it been privatized from the start, the bird takes a few breaths after his rant. Worst part, my nephew has a team himself. The White Doves, they're called. And I've tried sending messages to him also, but he just says the same thing. Too busy, too busy. I could take a look at it. It does kind of sound like a quest. If you do, I'd be very happy. The rats seem to come from the sewers connected to the city below. I could join the PCG. The Owlman scoffs. Sure, and then you'd go and take on all the big and scary monsters that crawl up into the city, ignoring all the actual pests just to get the payday. No way, I'd work my ass off trudging through the sewers, catching rats for a barely nothing payout, all for the satisfaction of a hard day's work. Really? Yeah, I'm that good of a guy. Well, if everyone was like you, the city would be a better place. Well, tell me about your nephew. He calls himself Valerian Windrider. That is the Norvikian way of saying his name. He's also active within the Free Strider Party, if you're interested in throwing a vote for one of my fellow Owlkin. He works with one of those filthy Yobus, which I'm not happy about. Oh, and a halfling. A cleric, in fact, of the Lady Fair Church. Well, that's interesting. Thank you for telling me about them. You are welcome. Well, good luck with that. Thank you for your time. Look who completed another quest. Somewhere. No, I have not. Did I get rid of the quest? Where is it? Where's my fucking spellbook quest? There it is. You found a bookbinder in Waterlane. He'll fix up your prayer book, but you'll have to pay 250 crowns for the job, and it'll take him till the next morning. Or rather afternoon, since he's an owl. They seem to be nocturnal, or maybe it's a bookbinder thing. Be fucking judgy. Well, I have 72 gold. I have 72 gold. I miss my good boy points. Good boy doinks. We still gotta wait till Torna, the first of the river guilds. First of the river, your mom. Oh! Some coins. Don't mind if I do. Oh, if it isn't, beware those fangs. Resting too. You approach a ball of feathers and wings and really, really sharp claws. A magnificent creature. Too bad he's clearly overfed. This is a griffin. It is somewhat intelligent magical beast. A famous magical beast of Old Diminor. Terribly useful mounts, used by those with the funds to support their breeding and taming. Most famously by the Sturm Riders. A group of highly skilled griffin riders. These days they're employed by several Free Cities of Reeds. Sturm Riders is a famous comic book series based on a merc group in Reeds, knows for their outlandish melodrama and love scenes, almost got banned back when you were a kid. You will require Speak with Animal to communicate properly. The first level divination spell gains you the ability to comprehend and verbally communicate with beasts. These conversations can be surprisingly insightful. Divination is a 4th level divination spell. It allows the user to exchange 100 coins to answer one single question about the outcome of a certain future event or activity. You see a pool of drool forming beneath the divination is a crazy... What the fuck? Wait, look behind it. There's an entrance to the warehouse on the other roof. If you want to get inside, you're gonna have to get past this bad boy. The mythical beast snores gently before you. Wake the animal gently through understanding and empathy. I don't even want to ask what the plan is here. Standard deviation. Hello, Spoon. Okay, I've come to attempt to sneak past it. Alright, let's do this. Oh! It's that easy, folks. You take a deep breath, then you take the first step. The goblin follows right behind you as you carefully navigate the ledge of the roof. One wrong step and you fall. One wrong step in the other direction and the bird will slap you off. But you take a deep breath as you make it to the other side. Let's not do that again. Oh. Oh. The griffin appears to have awoken. You got here just in time. Perfect. Now we can make it back, too. Sometimes you're a really lucky bastard, you know that? At least it didn't try to eat me. At least it didn't try to eat me. A crate full of ruined fizzy drinks. One of them seems to be fine. Oh, I forgot. I got a purple potion. An Ascani Classic contains a fizzy drink that tastes just like ale with none of the downsides, so it's actually okay for you to drink this since it's non-alcoholic. Grants a minor charisma increase for a week. A week? Doesn't this game only last 4 days? A refreshing beverage, blessed by divinity. Why else would it burn so good? Minor constitution increase for a week. Why wouldn't I just drink these? This game lasts longer than a week? None of these crates assigned your loyal servant, Agent Vera. Get into these warehouse by tomorrow, or I will hold you personally responsible. Gottfried. I can't reach that from here. Excuse me. The mythical beast looks at you with its intelligence. Thank you for your time, Griffin. Scary. The entrance to the Ascani Reeds Trading Company, one of the many free Strider compounds in the city. Deep groaning, the bell of Waterlane. The dwarf grazes across the dockyard. DC 13 to pick some gold. Let's chill. DC 13's kind of a lot though. I'll take it. Oops! Whoops! Huh? What, a cleric? Sorry, I'm busy. Oh. We gotta do that more often, man. Nothing happened. No one can dismiss the dwarves, architectural geniuses. Excluding the anti-magic messaging, free striderism comes with great branding. Office of Sonori Applebent, PM. Applebent me. Oh. Children's drawings on the walls. There's a rat. Saw a rat. There's a paper floating in the air. Scholarly commentary on the Fordnip Commonwealth. Almost dead, but not yet. Something stuck between the pages. Something for me. 2 cardamom treats and a dream patch. The fuck is this? A small amount of pixie... That's a band-aid. Do not eat the fucking band-aid. Incorporate into a sticky patch. Can be used to recover a third level spell slot. You're telling me I'm gonna get a 3rd level spell slot? How do you figure? Something at the bottom? Coins? Indeed. A collection of books, political mostly. Magical quill and paper. Fucking mine now. A tiny dictator! Advantage against bureaucrats. +2 intelligence, dude. That goes crazy. Let me see. Dampens high damage. Ooh. I like the Ring of Protection. I think that's gonna save my ass one day, but I want the extra 2 intelligence. An unseen servant, magically attuned to a feather pencil and paper. It will write down everything spoken within 10 feet. The content disappears of the page as it writes. The servant can follow commands to write down specific topics, keep the notes in a certain style, or focus on a chosen person's words. They're very common in the halls of the palace, where words can ruin lives, or worse, careers. I will trade out my extra dex point for... Oh, it follows me around. Ooh, look at me, look at me, look at me, look at me. Anyway, let's pickpocket this guy. If it isn't Shashnur Appelent. A natural 26, whatever, dude. Get fucking red. Get red, brother. 19 charisma? +4? Holy. Halfling Fordfolk, level 4 scholar, true neutral, does not give a fuck, apparently. A scholar of the Fordnip Commonwealth, a man working out the hole in the wall. This is the type of man who knows exactly where he is going and is simply going there very slowly and deliberately. He knows his expertise. His moves are calculated. His journey is long. The esoteric is closely tied with scholarly arts. In the old days, no distinction between the two was made, but today, in this modern world, his side is all but winning. You've spent quite some time reading up on his art. It is interesting research. It is the first step to grounded spellcrafting, after all, but beyond this facade as a dispenser of knowledge, this halfling is also searching for answers to his own questions. Namely, what is the nature of power? Politics? The golden line. You see a collection of books from the philosophy canon, none of which you are really able to answer. Next to them, a line of famous political books, Asgulus Theory, Hedonist, The Dark Book of Shadows, Lexandro, many more. Lexandro is a gnomish author of The Folk, a collection of essays on the topic of populism. Famously suggested the new era to be named the Era of Crowds, attempted to modernize Reedsian theocracies. Oh, time to read. Let's get down to fucking business. I just looted his abode. I took his funny pen and paper and everything. What a bastard. Alright, hang on, let me check my funny phone. Unlike you guys, my phone is very funny. Open the Folk by Lexandro. Lexandro. That was the first book placed in your hands as an Earth Folk recruit. Open it. It's an old, worn copy of that same text. Musings about the divine era, of great walking gods and their theocratic states, a history lesson, morphing into a series of guidelines, how modern leaders, as a response to the drawn-out Coast War, should return to the old. The proven, the organized, the divine. Although written from the perspective of faith, not nor service to the holy, but rather that of service to the state. Omega lol. A modern theocratic vision, the nation as an entity not bound by the protection and lifetime of its god. Instead, the nation-state will survive on unifying cultural traits passed down from the god to his people. The Lexandro rites will fasten them into the earth. This, Lexandro writes, will fasten them into the earth, creating firm groundings for the states to exist beyond any others. The late chapters go on to describe his dream of a millennium empire, his grand plan, a nation to survive the passing of eras. A collection of ideas he gathers in this dream, an ideology structured around order, without the weakness of monarchy, the chaos of democracy, the esoteric dependence of magocracy. The Millennium Empire, the fascist ideal. Dangerous ideas. Fascism has led many cities astray and reads. Whatever your thoughts are, this book is used to reshape the city. You live in fear of where its path will lead. Just remember, it was written by a gnome. It was what? Lexandro was a gnome. He tried using the so-called Fasci de Condatari, the great mercenary warlords of Old Dimenor, to bring order to the neglected parts of the band. He was, however, ultimately destroyed by the same warlords he created when his followers failed in their coup of Savlini, the third biggest free city in Reeds, known for their divine roots, naval expertise, and vineyards. One of the few cities that retained a religious base during the Arcane Era. They made him fucking Italian, brother. They made him fucking Italian. The gnomes are Italian. Ironically, the responsible squad reportedly did not realize who they killed at first. They had simply been hunting down any non-humans in the city. This was not openly spoken about during your training, but yes, it is true. Something to ponder. That is indeed very ironic. Indeed it is. Put the book away. I'm done. I'm done for now. Oh, fuck, dude. Oh, fuck, dude. This game is so fucking good. This game is so fucking good, but I have a life to live, and I hate it so much, dude. I want to play the funny video game. I want to play the funny video game, dude. I want to play the funny video game. But alright, everybody. That's gonna be it for me tonight on Esoteric Ebb. I have so much to do tonight. I'm gonna go fry up some chicken, take it over to my friend's place, have some dinner with them, and then I have to write a whole paper, or I have to write an outline for a paper. Oh, God in heaven, please save my soul. It's gonna be rough. With that being said, I'm gonna wait for the song to start. I'm gonna wait for the music to start, and then I will take off. Yeah. I hope everybody has a good night. I will see everybody tomorrow for Plants vs. Zombies 2, Garden Warfare. I hope Cherry's happy about that. Yay! Goodbye, everybody. Have a good night.